Hey everyone, it's Iconic here, and in today's video I will be going over how to carry as Udyr versus the Vayne. The lessons I teach today will be applicable to any tank jungler, not necessarily just Udyr, so stay tuned. I stream every day at 6 p.m. CST at twitch.tv/Deconic. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, join my Discord, or ask me on stream. So in this video, we are going up against the Mordekaiser, and the Udyr Mordekaiser matchup is not one I tend to mind too much. He beats you in his ulti every single time, so it's best to just not engage him unless you have Ghost, and when you do, you just run around in the ulti. So going in, I want to camp my Vayne. I want to camp the enemy Vayne to keep her behind and try to prevent her scaling or slow it down as much as I possibly can. Knowing this, I also do not want to just completely ignore top, so I will be trying to gank my top lane whenever I can. Typically that would be when I reset before my next rotation. On Udyr, you typically just want to farm up until level 6, up until level 4 rather, where you unlock your stun before the gank. Now in this situation, my bot lane gives a double kill to Vayne before I can even get there, so automatically triggers are going off in my mind saying this is bad. I can't exactly gank the lane right now, so I'm going to look for a place elsewhere and try again when my lanes are back on the map. We managed to prevent the gank mid and kill the Echo and I think the Mord. The Zeri somehow dies to minions, which I found hilarious during the game. Now we're back and we're looking top for a gank. Because like I said, we do not want to ignore our top lane. Considering we're pathing away, we need to help the top lane whenever we can. We get Nars flash and we fall back to farming. Let's speed this up. I just want to full clear and again camp my bot lane. Now in this gang there's a Karma and there's a Vayne. The Karma looks like she's dead, so I'm just going to focus on the Vayne. Leona has the same idea and traps her, and we're able to get 2 kills down there. Now versus the Vayne, like I said, you just really want to keep her behind because no matter what, you can't itemize against her as a tank. Her W does percent max HP true damage, which means if you build HP, it's just going to deal more damage to you, and if you build tank, it's true damage, so you can't resist it. So the only way to counter a Vayne is to keep her behind. Try to prevent her from getting power spikes, her items, since these are things you don't want the Vayne to have. I spot the mod top, so I know this is a safe invade, and then I see bot lane, so I know. Now they are pressuring and I want to gank, but I see my laners are in no position to help, so I just back off and look mid. I see more top again, so I'm looking for any advantage I can create on a different part of the map, and in this case Echoes overextended. He tries to greed from me, and we kill him. The reason I was confident in going for this play was because I was level 6 and I had my turtle form. So even if he ignites, which he did, I have the W true damage shield. Now we just want to clear, and we want to use our W to gain lifesteal because your W's auto attack gives you health. The shield will help you not take damage from camps while you heal up from your jungle item and your W auto attacks. You typically want to use your W when you think there might be a fight before your recall and you are low. In this case, I'm almost back to full health from 3 camps just by doing it. Do note, if you do it, you will be suffering a slight DPS loss because you are not using your Phoenix form enough. Because typically in your clear combo, you would want to switch Tiger form for the attack speed, then instantly switch to Phoenix form and get 2 procs of the passive before you switch back to Tiger and repeat the process. But by adding a turtle stance, you do not get to put 3. You do not get to have 2 Phoenix activations. Now we're back with clearing, and we're looking to gank the Vayne again. As much as we want to camp boss, we cannot ignore our camps. We need the power spike, we need the levels. Gank doesn't work out, so we look for something else where Gnar is pressuring Gwen, and we see Mord, so we know this is a safe play to go for. Echo is not vulnerable in any way, and we still see more top, so we go for Drake. Realistically, there is no one to contest us. Now with Sivir coming back to lane, we know we have the damage to kill both of them. All we have to do is catch them, and the priority right now is killing Vayne so she can't farm. Vayne decides to flash into my team's turret, which I do not understand, but I thank her for it because it allows us to be able to kill her without worrying about running into my turret, into her turret rather. With the double kill there, we're off to go top lane. We see Gwen taking our Krugs, so we just go straight for Raptors. Mord got Herald, so we don't have that objective to go for. So I go for a Gnar gank. With some well-placed stuns and good damage from Phoenix, we are able to kill the Gnar and save the Gwen. I see Mord trying to kill the Zeri, so I run to defend her. And I know in this case, I just kill the Mord. If he has ulti, I don't kill him. But I'm confident enough against the Mord to not worry because I have my Sunfire and he doesn't have his. It turns out he doesn't have ult, so I just use Phoenix form and kill him. If he had ulti there, we don't fight in his ulti because it steals our stats. So instead, what we will do is we would stun him and then just run. Buy time, and then when the ulti finishes, then we can fight. Because it may seem like you have the damage to kill him, and you might think it's, but you don't. The Sivir dies to Vayne again. And at this point, I know my bot lane isn't the best, but I do not have a choice if I want to win the game than just to try to kill the Vayne. I have the damage, so I'm not too bothered about if we can kill her before she kills me. I see Echo trying to greed for the Zeri, so I'm hovering. I see Mord, then I go for the Echo. He gets away, so we fall back into farming. We see Leona trying to make a play, so I'm here to help. I grab the wave mid and I fall back into farming. There's nothing on the map, so that in situations like this, you just want to farm. Drake is coming up, so I know I do not have time to get my crocs, so I run straight bot. Leona is helping me leash, I think because she wants me to make a play bot, and that's exactly my plan, so I have no issues with that. Echo's engaging mid, and I see Gwen here, so I know no matter what, we can just take this. We see everyone mid. Leona manages a beautiful engage on the Karma. Echo escapes, Mord ults and dies to the Gwen. So there is nobody that can contest the Drake. And if anybody were to try, they would die. Against the Vayne, typically you would want to establish any form of gold advantage you can against her and try to get Drakes early, so your team has more stats firstly, and secondly, if she were to get fed from like a random team fight, you wouldn't be worried about the enemy getting so too quickly. Plus Vayne is weak early, so that's the best time to exploit it. So those early Drakes do count versus the Vayne. I see Vayne, and she trolls by attacking me. There's a Karma close by, but the Karma is not quite with her, and I know I have the damage to kill her. I go for the Karma, and I didn't realize she had flash, and I end up dying for the greed. Karma is a slippery champ, and the correct play there would have been to just leave after the Vayne kill. I wasn't expecting Mord, so I ended up dying, but in reality, I should have known he was there. Because we took his chickens, so he's either in his top side or bot side, but we also know he's most likely just going to run back, not knowing we took his chickens, and go straight for his crocs into chickens. So we're back on the map, and we resort to farming. We're looking top because we see the Gnar going aggressive. We know he's looking for a fight, but he backs off just in time. Then I see Mord, and I know I have to be there, but Gwen ends up dying before. Mord ultis the Gwen, so we just have to hold the ground. Leona manages to not die, which was big, and then we just clean up. Gnar flashes away, and we just get rift. Echo's here, and because of how slippery he is, he's able to kill somebody. A TP comes in from the Gnar, so we can't just take it because there's a Vayne and Gnar. I do not like our chances of killing both of them, so I back off. Echo thinks he can kill me, which in this case he cannot. He doesn't have the damage, and he doesn't have ulti, so I'm trying to bait him, but I'm also not trying to get collapsed on by the Vayne or the Gnar, who are both in the area. Now I'm back to looking top. I want to get my red for possibly more health. Red for Udyr is pretty good mid game because it acts like a warm up. Gnar engages and becomes a free gank for us. We're able to burst in before the Gwen dies, so he gets nothing for that play, and then we'll just help our push. Drake is coming up, so we do want to get down there. At this point, I'm hoping the Gwen comes so we have a numbers advantage fight, but she just keeps on pushing top. Not much you can do about that, but I'm still confident in our 4v4, so I go for the trick anyways. I'm trying to ping the Gwen to show up, but she just kept pushing, and now she backs, but it's too late. She won't be here for the trick fight, and I accept that. The Leona dies to the Vayne, and at this point, I just know we have to give up this trick, so I go back to farming. I typically take these two camps together, but this time I wasn't too confident they wouldn't enter my jungle, and I do not want them to catch me with my pants down, taking two camps essentially. So I just focused on taking the blue with smites before I went for the grump separately after they didn't invade. There's not much to do now. We need to prep for Nash, but my team isn't in position, so I'm just taking as much resources as we can to not waste anything. Now we want to establish vision control, so I drop a pink ward, and now with Vayne is overextended. She overextends mid lane, and we capitalize and try to kill her. They've used a lot on me already, so I just have to buy time. We kill the Mord, and we go on to kill, I think, the Echo. Yeah, Echo dies, and now I'm pinging Nash because there is nobody left alive to contest us. And if they were two, we just capitalize on them. The Karma comes to be annoying, but in the end she can't do anything about the Nash. I'm back, and at this point I get my third item. I got Frozen Heart second for the Vayne's auto attack speed, and now I'm getting Frozen Heart. I mean Force of Nature, because they do have an Echo and a Mord who I do not want to die to. Now we just want to use our Nash to push. I have no camps up. Though typically you do not want to clear camps with Nash unless your team is not on the map yet, because you don't want to get picked off without any pressure. We see Echo top and Nar bot, so we want to fight. Echo disappears, so he could be looking for a flank. So I'm just hovering my ADC, making sure I peel anything. We see the Mord and 3 of them there. But at this point, we're focusing on Drake. Leona goes in, and there's just no one to follow her up. So she dies for it. And then the next Drake looks a lot more sketch. At this point, I can't go in to try to stun anyone because then I just die. We managed to peel off with the Gwen getting chunked. The teams are still trading mid, but no one dies. They kill our Gwen. So the Drake fight is not looking good. Mord ults me, and I just need to buy time, which is exactly what I'm doing. Leona is back online, but Zeri is dead. So we want to be very careful. I also know they aren't the healthiest right now, and I have ghosts in case I need to dance around the fight. In which case, it really comes in clutch for us. We're able to kill the Vayne and get the Gnar. Oh, okay. I guess we don't get the Gnar. But they do escape, and at this point, there's no point in chasing. We get the Drake that we wanted. It's unfortunate we were only able to get one objective with Nash, But there was nothing we could do because the Leona went in when she shouldn't have. We get Drake, which is our win con at this point. We want to get Soul and prevent them from having Soul. I go back to farming. I'm protecting vision and clearing theirs. I see Echo top and I see Zeri top. So I just want to hover top lane and mid lane to make sure no one gets caught. Being as fast as Udyr is, I am able to go between lanes pretty quick. We try to catch the Echo out, but he leaves just before we rotate. We catch the Karma though, and she's punished for overstepping. Now we have a numbers advantage and we're looking to fight. But I'm trying to bait out people from the brush because I don't want to face check that. I'm covering our flanks because nobody can just run through me. Plus I get mana in the jungle, though that doesn't matter at this moment because I have blue buff. Leona goes in on the Vayne. Mord ults me. So I'm just buying time in the ulti. I come out and my Zeri gets the Vayne. So that's big for us. Now I'm pinging Nash because we don't want to just coin flip a team fight. We just want to take the objective that's down. I know they're going to face check, so I'm looking to find a pick and prevent them from getting vision and clearing ours. Vision is a very powerful mechanic and you need to deny vision and protect yours when you can. My team isn't here to take Nash, so I do not start it. We just push the wave and reset. Now that my team is up to defend the Nash instead of me. We get Thornmail because Vayne has Bork and Lifesteal plus Immortal Shield Bow. So it's a good buy. Plus it increases your damage because when she auto attacks you, she eats damage too. My team engages and the enemy team falls back. So we just want to go get Nash. I'm sweeping on the way to make sure they can't confidently walk through their jungle to contest us. We get Nash uncontested. And because I just reset, I do not need to reset again, so I just go and hold waves and try to set up for Drake as best as I can. At this point, you do not want to just go marching because you can get picked off. So I'm waiting for my team to spawn back to return to the map before I go and check. Severe ultis and I see the Vayne is out. Mord ults me, so I just buy time as like usual. And as soon as I'm out, we just collapse on him and absolutely blow him up. We take Drake. Zeri kills the Echo. And we just push for an end at this point because we have Nash and we have Soul. And they're not alive to contest us. I tank the first few turret shots just to keep our tempo up. And that's GG. I hope you were able to get something from the video on how to beat Vayne. Vayne is not the easiest champion to face as a tank jungler with her kit, But if you try your best, like I did here, you focused on keeping her behind, prevent her from getting to the point where she just three shots you, essentially, you will have a much better chance of winning the game versus if I say Pathet top in this game and camps there instead. Yes, I would have a fed Gwen, but then Vayne just runs away with the game because, like that double kill said, they would have, my bot would just have kept feeding her and it would be GG from there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. I post every week on the YouTube channel, and I stream every day. So go ahead and check me out. See you next time.